What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we'll be going over 10 places no humans are allowed to visit. Some of this you may have heard of before, some you may have never. Now, before we get into it, make sure to gently tap the like button and press subscribe so you don't break your screen. If you do this, we'll be able to constantly produce great content like this. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Coming in at number 10 is the Svalbard Global Seed Vault. This is a subterranean seed bank and storage facility located on the Norwegian island of Spitzenberg. It is approximately 800 miles from the North Pole and is built into a mountainside 400 feet deep. Ooh, deep. This facility opened in February 2008. It holds around 840,000 samples of 4,000 different species of seeds. Now, I know what you may be thinking, what's the point of this? The reason this was made was to pretty much have a backup plan in case there was a significant loss of diversity because of a major global or regional event. So no, it's not specifically made for a zombie apocalypse like a lot of you had thought. Although, it could be used for that. The facility is 11,000 square feet and is protected by really advanced security systems and is only accessible to a very few employees. Number 9 on the list is the tomb of China's first emperor. This emperor's name is Qin Shi Huang. He died in 210 BC and was buried under a hill in central China. The burial chamber is a complex network of underground caves that consisted of all the things the emperor apparently would need in his afterlife. This included things like clay models of his armies, family, servants, horses, and staff. In a recent discovery in 1974, over 2,000 statues were extracted, every single one of them distinct in their own ways. Some experts say there might have been more considering that there were 8,000 surrounding the tomb, which are still to be found. And for some reason, the Chinese government won't allow anyone to completely uncover the tomb. They claim the reason is that they want to respect the ancient burial rites. But is that really it? Tourists can see the emperor's clay army during the tours, but the main tomb of the China emperor may forever remain undiscovered. Coming in at number 8 is the good old Area 51 located in Nevada. You cannot make a list of prohibited areas without this. Although they claim it to be a remote US Air Force facility in southern Nevada, rumors say that it's a lot more than just that. Some people say that the facility is so secretive because it's a testing place for experimental weapons and aircraft, but a lot of theorists seem to believe that it's where the United States government reaches and holds an alien spaceship. Okay, I know this sounds like a lie, but wait, listen to this. There was evidence found that a UFO had crashed in Roswell, New Mexico in 1947. Although all these theories exist, no one actually knows what goes on inside. Area 51 is completely prohibited to everyone but intelligence and military personnel with special clearance. Comment down below what you think goes down in Area 51. The most likely theory will get a shout out in the next video. Number 7 on today's list is Povaglia, Italy. This place is roughly located between Venice and Lido. This island in its history was once home to a fort used as a shipping checkpoint, been a quarantine station for the bubonic plague, and more recently has been an asylum. And then in 1968, a psychiatric hospital was shut down and the island was abandoned. It's no surprise, given that Povaglia has long been regarded as one of the most haunted sites on the planet. The spirits of plague victims, war victims, and a homicidal mental doctor are said to wander the decaying grounds. In 2014, the Italian government offered the island for a long-term lease, 99 years, with the expectation that someone will rebuild it. Yet, no one has. This is why Povaglia has been known as one of the most haunted places on Earth. Number 6 is the Vatican Secret Archives, which are buried deep inside the walls of Vatican City, largely underground, and hold the vast history of the Holy See's activities, as well as historic documents, state papers, papal account books, and other official correspondences, some of which go back to the 8th century. Letters from people like Michelangelo, a letter from Mary, Queen of Scots, written while she was awaiting death, and King Henry VIII's request for a marital annulment are amongst the items on display. The archives, which are the formal property of the President Pope, are believed to include over 52 kilometers of shelves and contain over 35,000 objects. Access is highly limited to certified academics from very select higher education and research institutions, with the exception of a very small team that cares for the archives, and all of whom must go through a rigorous access application procedure to be given entrance. We are now moving on to number 5. Number 5 is this complex system of caverns in northwestern France. It is home to one of the most well-known Paleolithic cave paintings ever uncovered. The ancient artwork is thought to be around 17,000 years old and shows primarily representations of big creatures that have been proven to have existed in the area at the time through fossil digs. One of the most well-known Paleolithic cave paintings ever discovered may be seen in this intricate labyrinth of the caves in northwestern France. The caverns have even been designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. However, due to a fungus epidemic in 2008, the caverns have been totally closed to the public, with only a small group of scientists allowed to go to access a few days a month to examine the murals. Coming at number 3 is this tiny, thickly wooded island in the Bay of Bengal is totally surrounded by a coral reef, making boat access impossible. However, the island's inaccessibility is not the main deterrent to visiting. North Sentinel Island is home to a small indigenous population known as the Sentinelese, who have rejected contact with all other peoples. They are among the world's last communities to have ever remained untouched by modern civilization. The tribe allegedly murdered 2 fishermen in 2008 after their boat ventured too near. In the aftermath of the 2004 Indian Ocean earthquake and tsunami, research helicopters evaluating the damage in the region were assaulted by Sentinelese who fired arrows and flung stones when the aircraft passed above the shoreline. Number 2 is Ilha de Camada Grande, or Snake Island as it's more popularly known. This is a 43-hectare island off the coast of Brazil, about 20 miles from the city of Sao Paulo. Wow! This island is home to one of the most lethal snakes, the golden-lanced viper, whose poison can eat through flesh. There are about 4,000 of them on the island, but according to local legend, there is one snake for every 5 square meters of land. Sounds scary? In any event, the Brazilian government has barred any people from entering the area, with one exception. Every few years, the government provides a small group of scientists to permit to research the snakes. Number 1 is the Heard Island volcano in Australia. Sounds interesting. Let's get into it. It's a desolate, volcanic Antarctic island, an Australian external territory located roughly 2/3 of the way between Madagascar and Antarctica, is regarded as one of the most remote places on the planet. The 368 square mile island is mountainous and it contains 41 glaciers, and is home to a diverse range of species such as penguins, seals, and marine birds. The University of Hawaii, on the other hand, discovered a 2-kilometer-long lava flow originating from the southwest side of Mawson's Peak, a 2,745-foot-high complex volcano that has been active since 2000. Aside from the volcano and its risks, the island's weather is famously bad. Furthermore, it is a maximum 2-week voyage to any other significant landmass, making it one of the most perilous and difficult places in the world to visit. That's it for today's video, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below what you think and what we should do next. Also, comment down below your favorite one to see which one was the most popular. Now, if you've already subscribed, I'll catch you in the next one.